Hey, what's up guys, man? It's your boy Jay. Welcome back to the channel. Before we get started, please don't forget to hit that like, share, and subscribe button, and leave a comment at the bottom so you know what I'm saying, I can kind of get a feel for what you guys want to see out here. But anyway, here's I got a list of 5 things that I think you guys should consider before you guys coming out to the Philippines. It's a beautiful country, don't get me wrong, but there's a few things that you should consider before you decided to make the tour, the journey or the trip to come over here and stay here for an extended amount of time. The first thing I want to talk about is the driving here. I drive a motorcycle, of course, and it's fun, but here in the Philippines, driving is more like a suggestion when you're dealing with stop signs and stuff like that. You know, the traffic here is not like America. It's kind of get in, go for what you know. You get in, you get out. You get in where you can get in at, pretty much. You go to a stop sign, it's more like a suggestion. I suggest that you stop because if you get in an accident, 9 times out of 10, you're gonna lay there and bleed out. They don't care. They care. I'm not gonna say that they don't care, but they're gonna let you lay there. And then when the ambulance comes about 20 minutes later, then they'll perform CPR or pronounce you dead or send you to the hospital or whatever they got to do to you. But if you get in an accident here on the roads, ain't nobody gonna help you. I've seen like maybe 4 or 5 accidents since I've been out here, and I've never seen anybody perform CPR in any kind of way. So before you come out here, make sure you understand that the driving here is a little bit different. You find people weaving in and out of traffic. You see people cutting you off, and cutting you off is completely normal here. You can't get mad. Here in America, we got road rage. You know, you cut me off, I'm gonna throw something at you. You know what I'm saying? Hope you don't shoot at me or something like that, but I'm gonna get you back. You know, but out here, getting cut off, that right there is completely normal. That is not something that people should get mad about out here. So keep those emotions in check when you're driving out here. Another thing that you should consider before you're coming out here into the Philippines is that the school systems. The school systems here are not like America. In America, school systems are free. You can send your kids to school, and if you qualify, of course, you can get free lunch for your kids. And so pretty much it's, you know, free education for your kids. Here in the Philippines, especially if you're a foreigner, 9 times out of 10, you're gonna pay for that. You're gonna pay for books, you're gonna pay for the uniform, you're gonna pay for the lunch, you're gonna pay for the teachers talking to your children. You know, I'm kind of country, so excuse my French, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, they're gonna talk to your children, you know what I'm saying? You're gonna pay for everything. And when I say everything, as we say in the hood, everything. You ain't getting away from nothing. So keep that in mind before you're coming out here, because, and then also keep in mind that they teach Philippine curriculum naturally. And they do have some English courses. Mathematics is international, they got English and stuff, but a lot of the curriculum is based in Filipino. So you need to make sure that your children are prepared for the transition from Western culture into Philippine culture. And a lot of the schools here are Christian-based schools. So they focus a lot on Christianity in the school. So also keep that in mind before you begin the transition of bringing your family here and other stuff like that. Again, it's a good place to be. It's very peaceful here, but that's one of the things that you should consider before you're coming out here. Another thing that you should consider before coming out here is the healthcare system. Okay, the healthcare system here, did I cover that already? No, I didn't. No, I just kind of touched on it a little bit. But the healthcare system here is a little bit different than it is in America. In America, of course, healthcare is extremely expensive. For the insurance, you got to pay for premiums, and you got to pay for I haven't been out the country, so I've been out here 5 years. I forgot what some of the terms that they use in the medical system in America. But you got to pay for your premiums, you got to pay for the insurance, and all that stuff like that. Here, they got some kind of a free government system. They call them a line-in, where you can go in and get basic treatment. But if you do need some medicine or something like that, you got to go to the pharmacy and buy your own medicine and bring it back to the hospital, and they'll administer whatever you got to get. But they'll service you. But if you get hurt real bad, man, let me tell you something. You're gonna pay, boy. Hey, you're gonna pay for something out here. You know what I'm saying? Don't think it's cheap as fun and games out here. You're gonna pay for something out here. So be very careful out here when you're out here. You break a leg, you're gonna pay for the thread. You're gonna pay for the needle. You're gonna pay for the gloves. You're gonna pay for the doctor. You're gonna pay for the doctor talking to you. You're gonna pay for the doctor crying for you. And then they're gonna add some extra stuff on to you. Look, bro, you're gonna pay. You're gonna need a hug, homie. You're gonna be admission $100 by itself if they generous. Okay, so like, listen, you're gonna pay for that. So make sure you got you some health care, some kind of coverage, some kind of something out here before you come out here, because I'm telling you, you're gonna pay for it if you come out here thinking that you finna be wild out here. You're gonna get hurt out. If you get hurt out here, you're gonna be hurt out here for real. You know what I mean? And they kind of classify it as third world. I'm not saying they don't have good healthcare here, but it's a third world country, so they use old equipment. Okay, and so using old equipment and old techniques to get you healed, you probably gonna feel a lot of pain too. You're gonna need a hug. Misdiagnosed. You're gonna be misdiagnosed. Yeah, boy. You're gonna be towed out the front. You're gonna be towed back, shot. So, hey, look, you need to make sure that everything you got going on is you all right. So make sure, again, your school systems is taken care of. You got your kids ready for school. Okay. Make sure your health care. You got some health coverage coming out here. Make sure you got a good driver's license out here, because let me tell you something. Driving in and out of traffic gonna tear you out the front. You're gonna be mad. All right. And then another thing I do want to cover out here is money, finances. Don't come out here thinking that because you got $100,000, $200,000 in the bank that you rich. You ain't. I'm gonna tell you that right now. You ain't. You gonna come out here with a finite amount of money, and then when you run out of that money, your whole retirement savings that you've been saving for 20 years of you working, when it's gone in 30 days, when it's gone, let's just be real about it, when it's gone about 2-3 years or whatever, however you manage your money, what you gonna do then? Okay, you're gonna go back to the States, you're gonna go back to where you're gonna go, and you gotta go work again another lifetime. You're gonna be dead by the time you retire again. So come out here prepared. Make sure you got, you know what I mean, make sure you got like some kind of retirement fund going on. Make sure you got some Social Security going on, or some military VA. I'm military, by the way, so I got my retirement check going on. And then you know, my medical coverage is covered by the VA, but my family isn't covered by VA, because here in the Philippines they only cover the veteran, and then the veteran only gets covered for his service-connected disabilities. Everything else you got to pay for. So again, you know what I'm saying, you need to make sure that you're prepared out here. Don't come out here thinking that because you got $200,000 in your pocket, you balling out of control, you got 15 million pesos. Look, let me tell you something, bro. That's still going. And then if you get a girlfriend out here, what? Huh? You American, man, they think you balling out of control. They want iPhone 22. You know what I'm saying? They want the new whip. They want no money, no honey. You hear me?
And be prepared to take care of the whole.
You're gonna pay, look, and you're gonna take care. Look, you're gonna take care of everybody. Understand? Not yourself. You're gonna take care of you too, okay? But you're gonna take care of everybody. Mama, sister, cousins, dogs, rats, cats, roaches. Paint on the wall, next door neighbors taking out the trash. You American, you balling. So make sure you understand when you come out here and you got this amount of money. Don't come out here and get your girlfriend think you finna do something. Yeah, she gonna do something for y'all, right? She gonna run your pockets too. So I'm just letting you know what's going on. You know what I'm saying? And what was the last thing that I said that I was gonna cover on here?
The finance, we finished.
Okay, so I got finances, school. I got driving, I got school, I got medical system, medical health system, and then there was one more that I was supposed to cover. I can't remember because I'm not scripted. I'm going straight off the dome. I'm going straight off the dome. I'm being as real as possible, being as authentic as possible, man. What was the other one that was? I know it was another one. School, finances, medical, driving, and the other one I'll get back to y'all on, cause yeah, I add that to it. I add that to the next one. Just make sure y'all prepared when y'all come out here. Again, Philippines is a beautiful country, great place. If you want to retire, you got your retirement fund, man. Come out here. It's peaceful. The people are great. They treat you. I feel more American out here than I do when I'm back at home, and that's a lot coming from me. I serve my country, and you know I did a few deployments and stuff like that, so I know what it's like to have your freedom taken away from you and then given back to you. And then when you see a lot of people that don't appreciate the freedoms that you fought for, it kind of makes you upset. And so when I come out here, me being out here, I can see myself being an American out here more than I can being at home. And then not the shit at, not to be mad about America, you know, America is a good place for some people, but for me, being outside of it, I feel more American. And that's just for me though. Let me know what you guys think about traveling outside of the country. If you got any questions, please leave us a comment in the comment description or whatever. Again, I'm not a scripted person. I'm just coming at you raw and uncut. Don't forget to hit that like, share, and subscribe button. And I'll see you on the next video, man. This is my first video out here, so hopefully I can keep them going. I'm kind of camera shy, but I really don't care. I need to get this done. So again, ciao. Welcome to the Philippines, man.